Hey you guys, we're just cutting down our 3-inch irrigation tube. You can see it's perforated right here. So, and then we just took some weed cloth and just put some tape around each end so they're somewhat sealed. And basically these are gonna go to the bottom of the bed and they're gonna line up all the way across from edge to edge. And eventually we'll put a drain in here, and then we're going to put a piece of PVC coming in to fill it with water, and we'll show how that works. But right now we're going to line it all with plastic. So we got 5mm black plastic. We're going to cut that, bring it up to probably here, line the whole bottom, keep our staples above the drain line, and from that point we could start filling up our tubes and then get our soil in. So we're going to do that to this bed, this bed. This is just going to have a fig tree, and this is probably going to have a lemon tree. So we'll do it in those two. And that's where we're at. Quick and dirty. Doesn't have to be fancy. We got our plastic in. We have our first drain, whatever we want to call these, wicking drains. And basically, I drilled my little hole, little pilot hole. I just came high enough for my PVC pipe to come through and go into this sock right here. So now I've got to drill it with this, and then it's going to poke through, poke right into here, come in about this far, and then you know, the water will drain out of this straight out. That's good. Just put a little X right here in the sock, and we're just going to just pop that in there, just like that. So as soon as that water level comes up to that drain pipe, it's going to exit out of here. This is how you sock the end of these. Just grab your weed bed material, cut it in a small square, put it around here, and just quick and dirty. You just need it to go around, just like that. One more on that edge. That's it. Done. That sucker's not going to let any dirt in, and believe it or not, no dirt's going to go through those slots. And these are going to be for the plant beds, so they're a little shorter. They'll set in there. You guys, so basically this is going to be our fill pipe. We just cut it at an angle, so when we go to shove it into this drain pipe, when it hits, it won't be flush on the bottom. So we'll end up probably cutting this off right here, you know, and put some type of little bottle for our fill. But this is where you're going to fill the water. It's going to come down. It's going to fill all of these all the way across because we have our liner in, and it will only fill up to the height of our drain plug, which is over here. So again, you can see our drain plug. We shoved it into this drain pipe right here. It's this drain plug. We just perforated it a little bit, shoved that up against it. When it fills up to that drain plug, it's going to come right out, and it will never go past this. And this this bed is pretty level, so. wicking bed for the first time, so I just threw some tape on here and just put this little Schweppes bottle, tied it right to the PVC. Here we go. That's it. So probably, I'm guessing in 5 minutes I should have water coming out that drain on the other side, down low. It's going to take a while to fill those up. And then basically water will sit at the bottom of those black tubes, drainage tubes for, I'm guessing, by the time it evaporates up and wicks up, it would be, I don't know, 3 or 4 days before I have to refill. I could be wrong, maybe it's a week. It's my first time, so I have no clue. Water coming out yet? So basically what's happening down there is this PVC pipe goes into that first drain pipe. We actually drilled a 3/4 inch hole, popped it through. So as it fills that, it's going to leach out into the next, into the next, into the next, and just fill all over. And there's a plastic liner underneath. So the water can't go anywhere but within that liner, and then as it gets 3.5 to 4 inches high, it'll exit out that drain. And that water will just sit down there. Oops, sorry. Hey, buddy. Getting there. That's a melon. She gave me a melon. I forgot what she gave me. This is all basil. That's a basil. That's a basil. That's thyme. And that's not rosemary, but what do you call it? Now, the whole key is there's no holes in that plastic. Then I put the pellet in that down there. It's gonna take a while. I need to probably come up with some other method, like, you know how I tape this pretty good. It ain't going nowhere, but still, like, I like to tape it. I just don't want to break it. Alright, I filled her up, and there it is coming out. Alright, I got my DG pretty much laid in. It's not packed down yet. I'll probably move that guy. I'll move that other one too. I'm just using it for a table, but these are kind of set up at an angle. And then I'm gonna build these longer beds here, kind of at that same angle. I'll have to turn that a little bit, but I need to put my chicken wire on first. Get this thing squared up, chicken wire, flip it around, and I'll probably put another long one. My guess would be well, somewhere right in there at that same kind of angle, or actually maybe a long ways, but I got to be able to pass through back here with my tractor to get onto that backside area. And then eventually I'll get all this planted, and you know, in the next couple of years I would like to get all this planted too. This whole area over here, kind of on the backside. I just dissed it all. And there's a nice flat area over here actually. It'd be pretty cool. It's kind of windy. But right down here off this little rickety deck, this is all flat. This whole little area, so that'd be kind of a nice spot for some in-ground, I don't know, corn, lavender. But anyways, it's coming along, little by little. See you later.
Remember when I told you no matter where I go, I'll never leave your side, you will never be alone.